Is our seed trial. We did a seed trial this year with Bejo seeds. They're a producer of a lot of onion seed, a lot of vegetable seeds, but we're onion growers, so we use onion seed. And they put on a trial for us this year. We tried every single one of their varieties. There was 16 of them that we trialed. They came out, had a get together for growers, and yeah, it was a good time. Got to learn about the genetics of the seed, the crossbreeding that they do, and the parent lines, and how everything plays in, and what bloodlines you would look for certain farms, certain characteristics of different farms. Every farm is different, so one onion doesn't work on every farm, especially in Oswego County, where our farms are broke up into many farms. We have 9 different locations just on our farm, and that's within a probably 20-minute driving radius. Some of the strong points of a trial, it's a snapshot of everything working in the same environment, and you get to see what onions actually do better on a farm like this. Just to show you some size differences, this is a Vencia. That's a nice medium to large medium onion. This would be a Braddock. It's a little bit smaller. It's not as good character-wise, and that's judged by the shape of the bulb. That's a little more elongated. This is kind of like a flatter, round bulb. Some of these other varieties that we've grown before, we kind of know what they do. I mean, you can tell right there that this Dawson does not put on much size. This is a staple for us, Crockett. It's a good hardy onion, good storage onion. Red Wing, we grow a lot of this variety. This is called Red Carpet, makes a nice medium onion. Here's some Ridgeline. This is what we plant a lot on this farm. You can tell that the onion size is a large medium. These shorter day onions are nice and they yield good, but they shut down early and they miss actually the best growing days of the season, which is probably from the time we pulled them till now. And it's been in the 70s. It's kind of been a little overcast, just not a lot of heat, but you know, plenty of moisture. So that's where the longer day storage onions do have an advantage. But yeah, these definitely did a little bit better size wise than these. Woo, these onions are raw. I'm even tearing up. Oh. Cutting green onions in a field, even for an onion farmer, still gets me a little choked up. This is another trait that you have in some different varieties, is the double. Now, this is still an edible onion, but that will be thrown out by us by hand at our grading facility along with that one, because that's considered a double and that is considered defective. There's nothing wrong with it other than cosmetically the consumer doesn't like it. So we throw a lot of onions away like that, and it's not fair, because you know, all onions should be treated equally. Just to prove I'm not a liar, we did get the trailer painted. I just haven't got caught back up with it. Look at how pretty it is. Got all the reflective tape on it. This is the finished product. Nice little grate to put your tools and stuff in. So, looks awesome. Very nice. Good morning. It's a couple days before harvest. We're doing some maintenance on our harvesters, bearings, some last minute projects on some deflectors. I'll show you what I'm talking about with that. But Eddie's doing some blades and stone guards. I don't know if you can see him. There he is. And I'm doing a bearing on the front end here. Last night we added this piece. This conveyor was bent, so we straightened it out, and yeah. bottom of the conveyor on the pillow block for the bearing. I replace that, loosen the bearing up and slide it over because this was bent out. So we pushed it back in, added some strength to the bottom there. Now we just need to reset the bearings.
Come on, baby. Go in. Come on. Whew. Now loosen up the set screw. Whichever size that is. Ooh, I got it right.
All right, conveyor's taken care of. Gonna put the gauge wheel on the outside of the conveyor and wrap this project up. Wheels on. Eddie's still over there crying, and I'm just doing everything on this machine. Eddie doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I know, Eddie. Relax, Eddie. Relax. You keep going.
Poor Eddie. Eddie's the heart and soul of getting everything running. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Right, Eddie?
Yep.
Gotta put the fingers on the outside. Oops, almost forgot. That's gonna get ripped off in like a day. Where we're going with this machine first, we call it the hell hole. And well, by its name you could guess it's a rough place. It's not fun, but makes a good crop, so we're going after it. And we'll probably get stuck and we'll have to get pulled out, and those will get bent outwards from getting pulled out. Oh well, bend them right back and we'll get on with the show. So this is the deflector. Had to shorten it up to get the right spacing. The row of onions next to it should be right in here somewhere. So shortened it up, brought it in closer so it doesn't get into the next row. Made one for there, it's getting painted, and shortened this one up. As you can see, the onions are going to be here and here. So what you want to do is split that line, and so we'll get a good look at this thing working in a little bit here. Eddie spent all day putting new knives and stone guards in the onion harvesters today and yesterday. So he got them all done. This is what they look like. That right there. That's the stone guard. That's the knife. It goes on there like that. The onion top comes in there. This slides across, it cuts it off. Pretty simple, but this is a consumable on an onion harvester. We gotta replace those annually. It's a little bit of work, but when those things are running good, they top great. So that's how you put your crop in the box, is how it stays. Well, we got the diverters that we made off, got them painted today. Now to put back on. Pretty good. in, just check out fan RPM and make sure everything's working good. Road speeds, just make sure there isn't any last minute adjustments that we have to make. We'll go for a little ride here. Part 1. The first onions that we pulled will be the first that we harvest. So this is that field, and we'll take a look at them and give you a quick crop update. So as you can see, these have died down quite a bit. The top has not much green in it. There's a little bit there in the center. That's not bad at all. This is going to go up that harvester. It's going to get cut right there, and that's what you're going to be left with. These things have really set their skin. You got some that are still green because the bulb is down, and you got some white roots there and they're still growing, but for the most part these things are 98% ready. So yep, things look good. We're getting close. Pretty soon we'll see what goes on here. So these are our trucks that we harvest into. They're 12-foot V bodies. They're a live bottom unloading conveyor on them, and we've got about 16 of these for harvest. 4 in the field, 4 unloading, and then 8 in transport. So going from where we're harvesting to the staging area where we transfer them into boxes. So, yeah, we'll get a good look at that stuff. This is just a little teaser. Just a little teaser to get you, you know, thinking about things. We're gonna get going here pretty soon with harvest. Things are ready. It just depends on Mother Nature at this point. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe, and yeah, let's get some more people watching this thing. Pretty cool.
Subscribe, like, and share for more videos like this one.